They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. They should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
No way we are going to this event now. There's a 0% chance. First and foremost, why are you saying anybody can go to it? You just buy a ticket to the event, and you're all working to try to get me to confirm that I'm going. And you're doing this as if you're trying to push my buttons and be like, we got to make her get into her ego so she shows up and posts it on social media. Nope, actually, while I'm attacking the feds, maybe not going to a public event which the feds are organizing is probably a very good idea. I'm good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna listen to Power on my headphones and go see Ye. How's that for a memorial for Charlie Kirk? That feels like the right thing for me to do right now. Erica is in full control. I would hope she's in full control, but I don't know because I'm hearing some stories about donors that are pushing things. I'm hearing about the pressure that's even happening with planning this event.
Candace Owens just dropped a bomb that has the whole internet spinning. And this time, the person at the center of her claims isn't who anyone expected. From day one, she refused to accept the official story surrounding Charlie Kirk's sudden death. Candace has been relentless in suggesting that this wasn't random at all, but orchestrated, and that Tyler Robinson is being framed as the fall guy so the entire situation can be quietly buried. But the deeper people investigate, the less Tyler looks like the mastermind. And the more suspicion shifts towards someone much closer to Charlie, his wife, Erica. Now, this story sounds wild, but fans can't help noticing how strange Erica has been acting since Charlie's passing. Instead of grief, they see a woman disturbingly composed, almost as if she was prepared for this all along. The smiles, the polished appearances, the lack of visible sorrow. It has people whispering, this situation is messy beyond belief. So let's break it down fully. Honestly, nobody expected Erica Kirk to be accused of allegedly being behind her own husband's murder. But with Candace's latest claims, fans are giving Erica a serious side-eye, and it's not looking good. Candace was among the very first to suggest there was a massive cover-up. And once people started asking who had the most to gain, all eyes fell on Erica to make matters worse. Her behavior after Charlie's death only fueled the speculation. Now, yes, grief looks different for everyone, but her reactions raised red flags. Fans described her tone as cold whenever she spoke about Charlie. Instead of highlighting who he was and how devastated she felt, she came across distant. And then there was her choice to wear a full face of makeup while giving each speech, something people found unsettling. Y'all tell me what you think.
They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. They should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
I'm not saying she didn't love her husband, but again, she displayed a strange way of showing her emotions after his death. Then came her entrance at Charlie's memorial, which many compared to a WWE-style performance. almost looked like she was enjoying the spotlight, which only made fans more suspicious. That moment pushed people to start piecing things together, asking who had the most to gain. And again, the fingers pointed back to Erica. Less than 2 weeks after Charlie's passing, she was named the new CEO of Turning Point USA for an organization supposedly in mourning. That was an extremely fast transition. On top of that, rumors claim she inherited Charlie's estate worth more than $12 million. Plus, Turning Point reportedly received millions in donations following his death. As the new CEO, Erica is now in control of all of it, which only intensifies suspicion. But what fans find even more unsettling is her silence. For someone whose husband was allegedly murdered, she hasn't demanded justice publicly. Instead, she's been quiet. Meanwhile, Candace Owens has been the one raising her voice, calling out the FBI and government and vowing to uncover the truth. She's been relentless in ways people expected Erica to be. Candace has even hinted that she knows exactly who orchestrated Charlie's death, and fans believe those hints point directly to Erica. Candace began sharing cryptic posts, suggesting that something wasn't adding up. She wrote, "If you were in Utah and you saw something today, please email me. This is personal." Some UVU students emailed me a photo of an individual that was seen walking around the food court that they are working to identify. Does anybody recognize the following individual? And in another post, she wrote, "I've just spent working through this timeline and I am now fully of the belief that this is in fact a federal conspiracy. There was no other explanation. They are lying about Charlie Kirk's assassination." She put so much pressure on federal authorities that the FBI was forced to respond. They admitted they may have been wrong in assuming Tyler Robinson acted alone. According to reports, the Bureau has not ruled out that others could have influenced, radicalized, or even helped Charlie's alleged killer. Agents are reviewing chat logs, dark web traces, and the suspect's possible affiliations. The FBI released this statement: "We are focused on the radicalization element. The truth will not be hidden or buried or classified. The public will know. No stone will be left unturned. The public deserves answers on who radicalized this degenerate, and they must be held accountable." But Candace immediately called BS, firing back, "We know they are lying. If they prefer to try another BS narrative before my show, we'll be happy to shred that one too." Things escalated when she made even more alarming posts. At one point, she wrote, "I want to break this news immediately because it feels important, and I think if I don't break it immediately, something bad might happen. I hope I have earned the trust of enough people to believe me when I say that I have verified this information but cannot reveal the source." She continued, "Tyler Robinson is not the entire narrative that was placed in the media about him having been is completely fictional, as are many other aspects of what we've been told. His father having turned him in after a confession is also complete fiction. To the contrary, Tyler Robinson maintains his innocence and has never even been to the UVU campus. There are absolutely zero photos or video that the campus can produce. To the contrary, which is why they have produced nothing other than a blurry image, which Tyler's family knows is not him. Tyler has never once expressed his thoughts. I want to make that clear. The federal government is lying about absolutely everything other than the fact that it is his gun." The way she phrased her comments left many convinced she knew exactly who was behind the conspiracy. Fans picked up on it and started saying things like, "The wife is a part of the plot," and actually shocking how nobody is mentioning how Buddy's wife ain't invite Candace to anything nor mentioned her name, especially since how close her and Charlie were. That comment drew attention because at Charlie's memorial, Candace was not in attendance. She explained it away by claiming it was her choice not to attend. In her words, the same people who took Charlie out were now targeting her because she refused to stay quiet.
There's no way we are going to this event now. There's a 0% chance. First and foremost, why are you saying it? But anybody can go to it. You just buy a ticket to the event, and you're all working to try to get me to confirm that I'm going. And you're doing this as if you're trying to like push my buttons and be like, we got to make her get into her ego so she like shows up and like posts it on social media. Nope, actually, you know, while I'm attacking the feds, maybe not going to a public event, which the feds are organizing, is probably a very good idea. I'm good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna listen to Power on my headphones and go see Ye. How's that for a memorial for Charlie Kirk? That feels like the right thing for me to do right now.
But in another video, fans believe she threw shade at Erica, hinting that Erica might not have full control of the memorial, or much else for that matter. Ari, after all, her closest friend had just been killed, and the fallout had everyone tense. But when people pieced everything together, the official story still didn't fit. Candace may have made powerful enemies by pushing her version of events, but the security at Charlie's memorial was airtight. The reason it was so locked down was because of previous security failures. And this time, they weren't taking chances. And honestly, it's not hard to see why Erica might have felt that way. She's been hit with constant backlash online for staying silent while Candace has been outspoken. Some even go as far as suggesting Erica is compromised or directly tied to what happened. In that context, keeping Candace out of the memorial makes sense. It also seems like Candace has been closer than ever to exposing everyone she believes is involved. In one of her tweets, she flat out confirmed there was a conspiracy, writing, "Charlie Kirk was fighting with some very powerful billionaires that he took money from over things he was discussing. The pressure on him was immense over the last 2 weeks. The truth will be revealed. The messages will be leaked and the movement he built will rise up." That post made it clear she had receipts to back up her claims. She even retweeted another statement saying, "Charlie was about to lose his last major donor because he refused to ban Tucker Carlson from Turning Point events." The retweet read, "There are a lot of people shedding crocodile tears. The billionaires must be exposed for the cretins that they are." And it didn't stop there. Candace insisted more was coming, declaring, "More is going to come out, guys. The truth is inevitable. They are lying. But rest assured, these people were deranged enough to put their anger and demands in writing. Sorry guys, you murdered my friend. You unlocked the Indigo Montoya in me. We're not stopping until we get to the bottom of this thing. They tormented Charlie Kirk until the day he died. Tucker Carlson, this is a fact. Pressure, intimidation, financial threat. Stop lying." Candace has positioned herself as the one willing to rip the curtain back, no matter the personal risk. And if the leaked footage surfaces, it could rewrite everything we thought we knew about Charlie's death, Erica's possible role, and the forces working in the shadows to bury the truth. Don't. So here's the real question. When that footage drops, will it prove Candace right and take down everyone involved? Or will it flip the entire story on its head and expose something else entirely? Because at this point, this saga isn't just messy anymore. It's about to get explosive. One thing's for sure, the truth behind Charlie's death is unraveling fast, and this storm is far from over. So stay tuned, because the next revelation might be the biggest bombshell yet.
Erica is in full control. I would hope she's in full control, but I don't know, because I'm hearing some stories about donors that are pushing things. I'm hearing about the pressure that's even happening with planning this event.